From the dawn of the camcorder, one trend has always held true. Smaller, smaller, and smaller. Where will the trend lead? Watch with us now.
Hello and welcome to the Pogue Testing Laboratories. On the docket today, camcorders. I have here the Sanyo Exacti 1000, which is billed as the world's smallest high-definition camcorder. We also have here Sony's brand new TG1, which is also billed as the world's smallest high-definition camcorder. And to round things out, we have Panasonic's new SD9, which is also billed as the world's smallest high-def camcorder. This ought to be good. Here at Pogue Labs, we like to proceed with extreme scientific exactitude. For example, we can determine which, in fact, is the smallest high-definition camcorder using an advanced instrumentational technology I like to call eyeballing it. Okay, the Sony's really the smallest one. Next test, the stabilization test. In high-definition footage, stabilization is extremely important because the widescreen nature of the video tends to exaggerate unsteadiness. So let's put them to the test. There's a big difference, especially when you're zoomed in. The Panasonic has one of the best stabilizers ever, the Sanyo not so much, and the Sony's about in the middle. Next up, the wide-angle test. These days, camcorder makers emphasize the zoom powers of their camcorders, but the wide-angle powers are terrible. In this test, I back up far enough that my entire 6'2" frame fits on the screen. 14 feet for the Sony. That's too far away for the microphone to pick me up. 15 feet for the Panasonic, and 15'8" for the Sanyo. Unfortunately, these little tiny camcorders have little tiny light sensors inside, and that means a lot of graininess in low light. Just how bad is it? Pretty bad. Here's the Sony, here's the Sanyo, and here's the Panasonic. And finally, the picture quality test. The Panasonic has 3 chips inside, 3 light sensors, 1 for each color, so in bright light, it should be the best quality picture. And it is. But indoors, not so much. The picture falls apart. The Sony picture looks pretty good, but it's a little soft, not what you'd expect from high definition. And the Sanyo's picture is about average. I just wish the stabilizer were better. The thing is, I'm not really sure having a tiny camcorder is worth it. There's no optical viewfinder, there's no headphone jack, there's no microphone jack, and everything you record has to be on these tiny little memory cards. You have to dump them onto a computer when it gets full. Too bad if you're halfway through a vacation and don't have your computer with you. You're done shooting for the trip. And so, that's it. The Pogue Labs conclusion on tiny, high-def memory card camcorders, sometimes smaller, isn't better.